Hello everybody, this is Sarah from Essentially Flowers and Create a Magical Business. Good evening to you. I hope you've had a lovely day. I wanted to share with you today how to use flower essences with your pets. We're talking dogs, we're talking cats, horses, birds. I've known people use rabbits, all animals, birds that you rescue from the wild who are a bit poorly. You can use these methods with all of them. So I'm going to be talking mostly right now about treating animals or birds who have been traumatized in some way. Now you can also use it if they're poorly, maybe they've been to the vets, or you know that there's something wrong with them, or maybe they're unsettled by a move, people visiting the house, something's happened. You can use it in all different ways. So I'm going to be talking about using two different flower essences there, or talking about them, but in reality you can use any flower essence. So I'm going to be referring to the 5-flower remedy from the Batch Healing Herbs system, which is their rescue remedy. And I'm also going to be referring to my own range, the Moonflower range, and the little tiny range that Marvin gifted me. Marvin was our cat in spirit who left us at age 20. And this is the secure pet. There's also peaceful pet, which would be very useful. So the easiest way would be to actually just put a drop. You can use essences of animals on their food or in their water or topically, and I'm going to be showing you how to do it topically, so please stay and watch because it's really important. But you can just put a drop in their food or their water. Now I know sometimes people think that we shouldn't mix essences and food, but you can, especially with cats or any animals who respond very a lot to smell. If you because essences have brandy in them, if you put it straight onto their food, they may walk away. Now they may just be telling you anyway that they don't wish to be treated in that way, or you can actually bury it in the food and put biscuits and things on top, be a little bit crafty, and that also works really well. Now I can see some people arriving, and I'm going to need to put my glasses on to see. So hi Laurie Lee, thank you, I'm glad that you're here. And you're very welcome. I think you know that I'm very passionate about sharing the world of essences. So I did ask my two cats, Ping and Pongo, if they'd like to appear, and they declined. So I've got two very willing patients here today. I've got this pussycat and I've also got my teddy bear, and they are both going to act with me as patients. So I'm going to start with my teddy bear. So this is, my teddy bear's not feeling very well, so there's nothing too terrible going on, just a bit miserable, a bit under the weather, just like we can do. So what I'm going to do is, he didn't really want any essences in his food. So I'm going to try the topical method with him. So I've just got the rescue remedy here that I showed you before. I'm just going to put a drop on my palm and safely put the top back on the bottle. Rub my hands together, especially on my fingertips. And remember, animals are really sensitive. And then I'm just going to go into the insides of the ears of my teddy bear. Now, cats will allow you to do this. They may walk away afterwards. Dogs will often love it. Rabbits will love it. You can do it with any animals. And then you're also going to try and touch their skin. So the paw pads of animals. Cats often like you to stroke their paw pads, especially if you've got essences on your fingers. So you can just do their feet as much as you can. Even if you think that you haven't really done it, you'll have been made a difference. So just see if you can connect with their skin. And then after that, remembering you've got essences in your hands, allow them to speak to you. If they start to walk away, just let them walk away, because they're basically telling you that they don't really want you to fiddle with them anymore. But many animals will actually really like it, and you can give them just a very gentle etheric massage like this. So that's very, very soothing. And I have known and heard of animals who have slept, who've been really excited, who've literally just fallen asleep after that kind of thing. So that's really, really useful, and many, many animals will love that. So let me see, Laura Lee is leaving a message. Okay. Let me just see, read it on my computer because it might be a little bit easier for me. So hold on a second. So you've got very, very negative energies in your home, and you've had a medium tell you it's affecting your 3 dogs terribly. Oh dear. Okay. Well, animals are extraordinarily... Yes, it would. Animals are very, very sensitive to energies, as I'm sure you will know. So what I would do, I would most definitely, essences can work really, really well to clear out negative energies. A rescue remedy isn't possibly the right essence to do that, but any essence will do, basically, because you're bringing lots of love and light in. You'd maybe want to get hold of something like the purification essence from the Alaskan system, or angel sword from the Australian bush system, and literally just treat your space. So make up a mister, get a bottle, put pipettes of the essence in, fill it up with water, you don't need a lot, and then just spray, spray, spray and spray, and you will start to treat that. I would put lots of fresh flowers in your space, lots of clean crystals, and just bring in lots and lots of light. So yeah, negative entities. The other essence that's very, very useful for this is lichen. Now bush essences do a lichen essences, and it's very interesting because at our last practitioner weekend in Bordeaux we had some interesting energies visiting people who were staying during the night, and I just happened to have the moonflower lichen with me, which is made in moonlight, and it really, really helped to lift and clear the energies. So if you can get hold of some of lichen essence, that may also be really, really useful. So coming back to your animals, yes, if they are disturbed, which it sounds as if they are, yes. So as I showed you there, if they're kind of perky and, you know, walking around and doing normal things, but just upset, you can just literally paw pads, ears. The other thing that you can do, and you can do this with any animal, but I'm going to give you an example here of an animal who's very, very poorly and very listless and just lying down, and this lovely cat of mine volunteered for this. And for this I'm going to demonstrate, again, you can use any essence really that's relevant, but I'm just going to show you with Marvin's secure pet. There's also a peaceful pet, which is really, really useful. So I've got a little egg cup of water here, but it could be an ordinary cup, just a small cup of water. It's got warm water in it, and I'm just going to put 1 drop into the cup. You don't need very much because we're treating energy here. And then you need a piece of cotton wool or something similar, just a small piece, and you're literally just going to drop that, pop it in the water, wring it out, just so that you're not going to soak the animal. And then while your beloved pet is just lying down and feeling very poorly, you're just going to gently, as if you're kind of like stroking, washing the energy system of them, just very, very gently stroke them. The effect, do it really gently if they're poorly, especially towards the end of life. This can be really, really soothing. Just keep reminding their energy system that all is well, and if you do it really gently and really, really smoothly, they won't mind at all. So animals, generally speaking, like that, but just keep your movements really, really gentle. So I hope that's been helpful to you. Let me just check any messages. I need my glasses to do that. Okay, so Laurie says, where can you find? Well, you need to Google them. You'll be able to find the batch essences easily in Canada. You'll also be able to buy the Alaskan essences in Canada because you're not so far away. Just Google them. My own essences are moonflower essences. I'm actually based in France, but I ship internationally. So you'll just need to Google them. I'll put the links up underneath this live stream afterwards so that can help. So I hope that has been helpful, Laurie, and anybody else that's watching. Animals do really love this kind of thing. So just pop any questions you've got up against my live stream. So goodbye to you from my 2 patients and volunteers. And I hope it's been useful to help show you how to use flower essences with animals. Bye-bye.